Deep in the jungle there lived a lion cub named Leo. Leo had soft brown fur and bright, curious eyes. The jungle was his playground and Leo loved to explore. Every day was an adventure for Leo. He chased colorful butterflies, splashed in muddy puddles and practiced his loudest roar.
I want to see everything the jungle has to offer. I can't wait to grow big and strong like my parents. I just know the jungle holds amazing secrets, and I'm ready to discover them all.
One sunny morning, Leo was exploring a new part of the jungle. The trees were taller here and the leaves were greener. Leo was excited. Suddenly, he bumped into something very tall. It was a giraffe. She had a long neck and beautiful brown spots. Her name was Gina.
Hello, I haven't seen you around before.
Leo was a little afraid at first. Gina was so tall, but she had a kind voice and her eyes sparkled. Leo and Gina quickly became friends. They met one sunny morning by the riverbank, where Gina was drinking water and Leo was basking in the sun. Their eyes met, and an instant connection was formed. They spent their days exploring the jungle together. Every corner of the jungle held a new adventure for them. They discovered hidden waterfalls, secret caves, and beautiful clearings where they could rest and play. Gina's long legs carried her far and fast, while Leo's sharp claws helped him climb tall trees. Gina could run swiftly through the open spaces, and Leo could navigate the dense foliage with ease. Together, they made the perfect team. Gina showed Leo the best places to find juicy leaves, and they often shared their meals under the shade of the tall trees. Leo taught Gina how to stalk through the tall grass. He showed her how to move silently and blend in with the surroundings, skills that were essential for survival in the jungle. They laughed and played together. Their days were filled with joy and laughter as they chased each other around and played hide and seek among the trees.
The jungle is so much more fun with a friend. With each passing day, their bond grew stronger and they became inseparable.
Leo learned that Gina could see things from high up that he couldn't see from the ground. She could spot danger from afar and guide them to safety. Gina learned that Leo could hear sounds in the undergrowth that she couldn't hear. His keen sense of hearing alerted them to approaching predators or other animals. They helped each other, making their jungle adventures safer and more exciting. One sunny afternoon, Leo the lion and Gina the giraffe were playing near a rushing river. The jungle was alive with the sounds of nature, and the two friends were enjoying their time together, splashing in the water and chasing butterflies. Suddenly, they heard a small, sad sound coming from the dense foliage nearby. It was faint, but unmistakable.
Chirp, chirp.
It was a baby bird. The tiny creature was chirping desperately, looking around with wide, frightened eyes. It had fallen out of its nest and was now stranded on the ground, unable to fly back up. The baby bird was clearly scared and vulnerable, its tiny body trembling with fear. Its nest was high up in a tree, far beyond the reach of the little bird. Leo looked up and realized he couldn't reach it. Gina tried to stretch her long neck to reach the nest, but even she couldn't quite get there. They knew they had to work together to help the baby bird. They couldn't leave it there all alone.
Gina, I have an idea, said Leo, his eyes lighting up with determination. Can you bend your neck down low? He asked. Gina nodded and lowered her head as close to the ground as she could.
Leo carefully climbed onto her head, making sure not to hurt her. He balanced himself and then started to climb up her long neck. With Gina's help, Leo was able to get closer to the nest. He climbed higher and higher until he was almost there. Finally, he reached the nest and gently nudged the baby bird inside. The little bird chirped happily, safe and sound. They did it. Leo and Gina had saved the day with their teamwork and quick thinking. Leo and Gina were proud of themselves. They had worked together to save the baby bird. They knew they could overcome any challenge as long as they had each other.
Thank you for helping me, Gina. I couldn't have done it without you.
We make a great team. You're small but strong, and you have such a loud roar.
Leo laughed.
And you're so tall and graceful, you can see everything from up there.
Leo and Gina realized that their differences were what made them special. They helped each other in so many ways. As the sun began to set, casting a golden hue over the dense foliage, Leo, the brave little lion cub, and Gina, the gentle tall giraffe, walked side by side through the jungle. Their steps were in sync, their hearts beating with the rhythm of the wild. They knew they would be friends forever. Their bond was unbreakable, forged through countless adventures and shared moments of joy and discovery. They had learned that true friendship knows no bounds. It transcends differences in size, shape, and species. It is built on trust, respect, and mutual care. Leo was still a little lion cub, but he was brave and kind. His courage was matched only by his loyalty to his friends. Gina was still a tall giraffe, but she was gentle and caring. Her height gave her a unique perspective, and her heart was as big as her towering frame. They were the best of friends, and they loved exploring the jungle together. Every day was a new adventure, filled with the wonders of nature and the thrill of discovery. Leo and Gina's adventures had just begun. They had already seen so much, but they knew there was still so much more to explore. The jungle held many more secrets for them to discover. Hidden paths, mysterious landscapes, and countless creatures awaited them, and they couldn't wait to face them all together. With each step, they grew closer, their friendship stronger. The jungle was their home, and they were the best of friends. No matter what challenges lay ahead, they knew they would face them side by side, forever united.